Hi Cancer, welcome to your bonus reading for February. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is Gypsy Insights. Cancer, this is for my sun and rising Cancers out there. And I want to thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes and your comments. Please do keep them coming. I read each and every one and I try to respond whenever I can. Cancer, the energy that I'm picking up for you is the little match girl. Now, the little match girl is about choice and the choices we make. Now, of course, the little match girl symbolizes the need for empathizing with others, or conversely, others needing to empathize with your situation. You'll know which is which, of course. And I'm also getting this energy of warmth versus coldness. So the need to recognize that warmth brings love, brings light, brings health and healing, and cold brings the opposite of that. Coldness means detachment. It means feeling left out. It feels like a harsh environment. So let's see where all of this is going for Cancer, please, Spirit. For the month of February, this is your bonus reading, guys. So if this one doesn't resonate with you, please check out your other readings here on the channel for messages that may be there for you. So Cancer, let's see what's going on for you guys. So I'm going to start by looking at, sorry about the bus going by there. Quick look in the past, and then we'll dive straight into your current energy, the very near future. What is your advice or your best path to follow? What's happening in your environment that's affecting you? Your hopes and fears? What is the potential outcome? Anything that could be hidden, and the overall energy for you, Cancer, for the time period of now. Right in the center is the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, so it does feel very much like not having what you need at the present time. Some of you could be dealing with a feeling of not feeling a sense of encouragement or rewarding energy around you. Even around your home life, or it could even be around the place where you're working, there is this energy of feeling detached from what's going on around you, not feeling the love, I guess, is what you could say that this is a general energy of. Let's have a quick peek in the past. Yeah, we've got another 9, the 9 of Cups, but it's come up in the reverse. So not feeling satisfied, seemingly having what you need, but yet it doesn't feel satisfying. Some of you could be very focused on the material at this time, or have been, but it doesn't feel like it's really fulfilling you. Some of you have been working an awful lot, Cancer, and yet you haven't had time for love. You haven't had love in your life. You haven't felt that warmth, that energy of connection that you need. And so there is this going about life in a little bit of a detached way, which is not like you, Cancer. It's not your happy place, let's put it that way, with that 9 of Cups in reverse. And we also have the Moon. Yeah, so all of this you may be keeping to yourself. There is an energy of moodiness, feeling up, or feel like your emotions are very fluid. Like, I get a lot of ups and downs when it comes to your emotions here, Cancer. But you seem to be concealing that at the present time. And in the near future, we've got this King of Wands, but that's in the reverse. So it's like trying to get blood from a stone, or trying to get warmth from someone who's unable to give it. Oh, okay. So there could be a fire sign around you, Cancer, male or female. Could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person has a quick temper, quick to anger, especially if you need something, or if you demand something, or if you ask them something, they can see it as a demand. You may not even be demanding it or giving them any kind of ultimatum, but they see it as something that they turn away from. This is someone who lacks empathy. They lack the ability to give you what you need. I feel, Cancer, you need a lot of warmth. You like the hugs. You like the attention. Positive attention. This person doesn't seem to be that way inclined. I get turning their back. This person is also, you'll know them by their inability to feel empathy with you or with anyone that's going through tough times, difficulties. And you'll notice that they can be very, very harsh in nature, judgmental, critical, but they can give it, but they can't take it, guys. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah. Now we have this energy of seduction, and this is an alluring, desiring energy, which is great, wonderful. But the flip side of this is using seduction as manipulation. Wow, okay. Being seduced into something. Oftentimes people will love bomb. They'll pretend to be someone else when we first get to know them. They'll give us that warmth, that energy, but then they will turn cold. So you may have been seduced into something here, Cancer, but ultimately come to find out that you may have to reassess the kinds of people and situations that you have in your life right now, whether you still find them attractive, whether you still find this something that you desire or not. Some of you could have invited an unwelcome drama or situation into your life, but the blessing with this card is being able to discern between people who are healthy for you and people who you do best to avoid, and saying no to things that you may have in the past said yes to. We have the Page of Wands as your best path to follow. That's you, Cancer. I feel that you're somebody here who is looking towards doing more with your life. I get adventures, doing things that excite you, planning for the future. That doesn't involve being stuck at home, that kind of feeling. I mean, you like your home, you like your creature comforts, yes. But I do feel at this point in time, rather than focusing on the attraction of work and working hard, you'd really rather spend some time spending some of that money that you've accrued, however big or small it may be, on things that you find attractive, things that you desire. But does this person desire the same? This King of Wands. Around you we do have this, this is a card that is specific for this particular deck, the Beautiful Creatures deck, and it's called the Paranormal, and it's all about curiosity. And you'll see that there are three figures here, so that there are things around you, things that are going on that you can't quite put your finger on, you can't quite explain. I also get an energy of, for some of my Cancerians out there, is that you have like a friends group that is into like the esoteric. You may talk a lot about tarot, you may talk a lot about spirituality. For some of you, you're really into like witchy kind of stuff. That won't be for all of you, but for some of you. Or you have a very, very strong interest in the paranormal, that which can't be explained. And Cancer, your fears are the Ten of Wands, hardship. Yeah, well, that's that little match girl energy. You fear that if you make different choices, or a different choice in your life, that you will experience really tough challenges, hardship. That's what keeps you. You have this seductive energy around you. You have this allure, this desire to make a choice which is exciting, adventurous, bold, dynamic. But what keeps you stuck in this moon energy is this fear of being overwhelmed or overburdened once you make this choice. Okay. The outcome here is the Knight of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. So this keeps you in servitude to maybe to this King of Wands. I don't know. It could be a boss for some of you. Or it could be a husband, a significant other, a father figure. Whoever this is, it keeps you in servitude. It keeps you bound out of fear if you were to leave this person or leave this job, that you would be this little match girl, that you would not be able to survive, that rather than be alone and have that adventurous energy, you're fearing where it might lead. Some of you may even be have this person saying to you, well, you know, if you leave this job, or if you leave me, then this might happen to you. You know, it's your choice. You ultimately have the choice here. Is this situation something that you desire anymore? Does this person desire you? Or are they just manipulating you by telling you, you know, don't do this, you'll end up as this little match girl, you'll end up in poverty, you'll end up not having money or financial reward. Be careful, you know, if you do this, you could end up like this, and it keeps you stuck. Keeps you in this energy of serving them in some capacity. Now, Cancer, what's hidden here is justice, but it's in the reverse. For some of you, you may want to end this situation. You may, if you're married to this person, you may want a divorce. And some of you could be clearing the way, because there seems to be something else that you desire, and you're seeing the signs, you're seeing the things that are pointing you in a different direction here, Cancer. Certainly. Let's see, I'm going to get another card from this deck. Yeah, the blessing with this seduction card is that something that was what you found alluring or desired in the past. The blessing may be that you're seeing it differently, or you're more able to clearly discern what is right for you and what isn't. Okay, we have this card of number 14, and we see these figures here. They seem to be falling into the ocean, and what I'm getting around this one, guys, is a sense of, you know, decisions, you know, change, but ultimately deciding to just go with the flow. Now, of course, you don't need to take immediate action. We do have this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So emotionally speaking, you may not be ready to reveal what you're feeling right now. But you don't need to take immediate action. I don't see you doing that with that Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I don't think you're doing anything in particular about this situation. You're just allowing things to float along as they are here, Cancer. Now, you may have recently gone through some emotional changes. You might have experienced a lot of different emotions: sadness, anger, frustration. And you may need time to begin to feel more like your old self. So just allow yourself to be who you need to be at this time. This is a card of slow pace. Both of these are. So accept this. There's no action to take. Just be kind to yourself. Allow the healing process to work. Your instinct, of course, will let you know when you have to act. So for now, try to relax and listen to that inner guidance for further instruction here, Cancer. Yeah, for some of you, there may be something that happens here with that Justice card in reverse that pulls you out of this inertia For some of you, friends are going to be of great assistance to you at this time. Let's see, I get a sense of comfort and a sense of support. Let's see, what is the message here for Cancer? Ground yourself to relieve anxiety. Yes. I mean, we had that throughout this entire reading. The moon can bring up a lot of fears, especially around feeling burdened, or how you may fear being burdened in the future. But Spirit is saying ground yourself in ways that can alleviate your fears. Meaning, for instance, say you're worried about finances. If you are free of this job or free of this relationship, whatever it may be, and you're worried about your financial future, go through your finances, write down everything that you have, see how things may not be as bad as you perhaps feeling like they will be, because I feel there's not a lot of air energy in this reading. It's mainly about your emotions and how your emotions may be very up and down at the present time, and that's not the time or place to make firm decisions. I think you have to get really clear about your situation as it really is, and once you do that, it will relieve somewhat your anxiety and things will become clearer around you, Cancer. Let's get one more card for you guys. Final message here for Cancer, please. We've got this spaceship. I get this friends vibe again. We've got these power of 3. I get a group, a coven, a social network, whatever it may be. This spaceship energy, it says don't be afraid to sing. Yeah, it feels to me like don't be afraid to speak how you're feeling emotionally to a close friend or a close friend or two. That will give you support at this time, that will help lift your spirits. So I'm going to leave it there for you, Cancer, and wish you all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me. All my links are down below, or you can just Google me, Gypsy Insights Tarot, on Etsy. I thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and your comments. Please do keep them coming. Love to read them, and I try to respond whenever I can. Cancer, please take care, and bye for now.